Good morning, viewers. Today is yet another day. As I promised, I'll be uploading a video each and every day. I'll make effort to upload a video each and every day on different methods and different tactics to make mathematics simpler, and we'll be doing questions every day. So today we have a question here, and this question is on under a topic we call matrices, and we are supposed to solve a simultaneous equation using matrices. There is a previous video. If you have not approached or if you have not seen the video, you can just get to my channel. There is a video I uploaded on how to solve simultaneous equation using elimination method. And now I want us to approach the same question or another simultaneous equation using another different concept which we call the matrices. So we are going to use matrices to solve the values of x and y, which is a simultaneous equation. And for us to use matrices to solve a simultaneous equation, this is how we go about it. So the first step we do in this question, we must write our equation in matrix form. And how do we write it in matrix form? We take the coefficient of the first x, that is 1, then 2, 2, and a 1. So 1, 2, 2, and 1. Then our variables are x, y, and then our solutions are 4 and 7. So that is the first step. We write our equation in matrix form. So once we write our equation in matrix form, the second step or the second thing that we do, we find the determinant. We find the determinant of the 2 by 2 matrix. We find the determinant of the 2 by 2 matrix. And how do we find the determinant of the 2 by 2 matrix? It is the product of the leading diagonal. This is the one that starts. The product of the leading diagonal, that is 1 times 1 minus the product of the second diagonal, that is 2 times 2. And once we do that, we are going to get 1 times 1 is 1, and 2 times 2 is 4. So 1 minus 4 will give us negative 3. Once we determine or we find the determinant, we are now supposed to find the inverse of this 2 by 2 matrix. And how do we find the inverse? This is how we go about it. We take the reciprocal of the determinant. So the reciprocal of negative 3, remember negative 3 is the same as saying negative 3 over 1. So the reciprocal of negative 3 over 1 is negative a third. So for us to find the inverse, our inverse is going to be negative a third into brackets. We interchange the leading diagonal. The value here goes here and this one comes here. So since our value is identical, it will remain the same, 1, 1. Even if they interchange, they remain the same. Then in our second diagonal, we change the sign. So if this one is positive, it will become negative. So that will be negative 2. Because this one is also positive, it will become negative 2. But it changes to its opposite sign. So if both were negative, they will become positive. If either of them is negative or positive, it changes to the opposite sign. So once we work out that one, we can multiply this one out and get our inverses. Negative a third times 1 will be negative a third. Negative a third times negative 2. A negative number times a negative number is a positive number. So that will be 2 over 3. Then negative a third multiplied by negative 2 will be positive 2 over 3. And negative a third times 1 will be negative a third. So we have already determined our inverse. Having our inverse, the next step we now need to do is now to continue on solving the values of x and y. And how do we go about that? Note this, we pre-multiply the inverse on both sides. We pre-multiply the inverse on both sides. Underline that and note it. It is very, very important. We pre means before. So we will take our inverse, negative a third, 2 over 3, negative a third. When we take that, we pre-multiply it before. So it will be 1, 2, 2, 1, x, y, And on the other side of the equal sign, bear with me, our board is quite small, but I believe we are going to understand. So let's write on the other side of the equal sign here, we are going to have the inverse, we pre-multiply it again, it's negative a third, 2 over 3, 2 over 3, negative a third, then we multiply it with 4, 7. We multiply it with 4, 7. That is very, very, very important. So once we do that, we are going to work this one out. So we multiply this matrix and this matrix. And how do we multiply a matrix with a matrix? We start with the first row and the first column. So we will take negative a third multiplied by 1 will be equal to negative a third. That will be equal to negative a third. Then 2 third multiplied by 2, or 2 over 3 times 2 will be equal to 4 over 3. So it will be plus 4 over 3. We are done with the first one. Then we can continue with the first row, second column. So negative a third multiplied by 2, it will be equal to negative 2 over 3. Then 2 over 3 times 1 will be equal to 2 over 3. Then we go to the one below. It's the second row and the first column. 2 over 3 times 1 will be equal to 2 over 3. Then plus negative a third times 2 is equal to negative a third. So plus minus will become minus 2 over 3. Then we continue to the next one. The second row, the second column. 2 third times 2 will be equal to 4 over 3 plus negative a third times 1. So it will be plus minus, it will be minus a third. So once we are done with that, we say x, y is equal to, we multiply on the other side of the equal sign. So we can continue that on this part of the board. On the other side of the equal sign, we are going to take the first row multiplied by the column. That will be negative a third, 2 over 3. That will be negative a third times 4. It will be negative 4 over 3 plus 2 over 3 times 7. It will be 14 over 3. Then the other one is going to be 2 over 3 times 4. It will be 8 over 3. And plus negative a third times 7. That will be minus 7 over 3. So 2 over 3 times 4 is 8 over 3 plus minus 7 over 3. So we continue. Note this is very, very important. It is a marking point even in the national examination. Once you solve this, it should give you what we call an identity matrix. It should give you an identity matrix. And the identity matrix is equivalent to negative 1 plus 4 is 3. 3 divided by 3, the denominator is the same. You are going to get 1. Then minus 2 over 3 plus 2 over 3 is equal to 0. 2 over 3 minus 2 over 3 is equal to 0. 4 over 3 minus 1 over 3 is equal to 1. So that is what we call an identity matrix. It's a marking point. Once you are able to get this on your left hand side, after pre-multiplying the inverse on both sides, you are supposed to get 1, 0, 0, 1. We call it an identity matrix. Very, very important. You must show the working on how you saw that you got this is equal to this one is the solution or the multiplication of the other side of the equal sign. So the first one gives us the value of x. So minus 4 over 3 plus 14 over 3, that will give us 10 over 3. It will give us 10 over 3. And the second one, 8 over 3 minus 7 over 3, will give us a third. Will give us a third. So after doing that, the value of x is equal to 10 over 3. 10 over 3 is the same as 3 and a third. And the value of y is equal to a third. The value of y is equal to a third. That is how we solve simultaneous equation using matrices. The first step, don't forget, it is writing the equation in matrix form. The second step is finding the determinant of the 2 by 2 matrix. The third step is finding the inverse of the 2 by 2 matrix. Step number 4 is pre-multiplying both sides of the matrix, pre-multiplying the inverse on both sides of the matrix. Step number 5 is working out and determining the identity matrix. Once you get 1, 0, 0, 1, then on the other side of the equal sign, those are the solutions of x and y. The first one gives you the value of x and the second one gives you the value of y. As simple as that. Once you are able to understand that, you can find some revision questions from your revision books. Keep on perfecting on it, and I believe the best will come out of us. Until we meet in our next lesson, I promise that I'll be uploading a video each and every day. And let me take this time and this chance to apologize. I've not uploaded some videos for quite some days. Reason being, we have had some power issues. There was a problem with powers, and some of the things that I use here to take this content requires lighting. So that is why kindly bear with me, but I promise to make it up to you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I salute you. May God bless you.